Everybody's got a song called rock star, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama. I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called rock star.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Settle in, we think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 12.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. This one taken in by Aginja. And he's gonna get this one to the 43-yard line. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. On first and 10, Burrow. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Here we go.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's his first round of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got to hear first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That's the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. Gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
Gun.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Williams to begin with a pass. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now the try here for the point after.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Falcons 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Right up. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Burrow moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
A dive and a incredible. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Burrow
line.
now. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Gun. That.
To throw is Burrow. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot.
That's the second overall pick, Travis Hunter. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Packers. Now, the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
It's up and through. And the Packers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Falcons 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. Burrow. That'll be taken in by Nixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Packers on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. And you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be driven out of bounds. And that's a pickup of 8.
On the bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Williams to the air once more. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And at the track, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and sets up 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
It's a gain of
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Genty ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 21, here's second and 4. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Now back at the 27.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down. General McMillan was the intended receiver.
Jalen Johnson on the
And
cover.
it's going to bring up fourth down. Good snap. Good hold.
Is good.
Good kick.
Makes the score.
And the Packers will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face second down and 7.
Gun. Sahat. 11. Sahat.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. I had defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain
They'll
of
break the
5.
huddle.
Brings up
It's second and 5.
at the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A pickup of 13
Williams from the gun. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Genty. To the pylon, he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Green Bay. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
On 2, ready?
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And they'll bring them down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Genty running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Williams to throw on second down. Left side, caught by Hunter. Oh! And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Plenty of room after that play. Big gainer of 23.
First down.
The motion there, tight end Johnson.
At the 21-yard line.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Second and 10.
He'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Williams. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Green Bay.
And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the one, setting up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Genty will score. Touchdown. Jackson.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. What?
A first down throw for Burrow. The sideline pulled in by Allison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Out to his right. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. This pass, right side. Going to be caught by Addison.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Here we go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
And the Packers, first down.
To throw is Williams. Throw left side, that's Johnson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. But Give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Throwing again, Williams. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
They'll run with Genty. And he will score again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Packers.
Kicker on for the point after.
Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's hitting the run.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's get set. 11, behind.
Burrow to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
On
line.
first down, Burrow. To the sideline, and what a catch. And what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Here's Burrow.
32-yard line.
He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's to the end zone. It's incomplete. What a job in coverage. Muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Gun.
To throw is Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He's going to air this one out. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. from the 29. Here's second down and 2. They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On second down, it's Williams. Rolling right. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
They had him covered initially, but once the quarterback was able to break, contain in the pocket, and buy more time, you're just asking a lot out of your secondary to maintain man coverage for that long.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Falcons. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Falcons cut into the lead a little bit.
Falcons 16. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Moving left. He's got one at a time. They can get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Trying to get out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll be 3rd down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down to the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they show they're not going to slow down until the final scores. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Falcons very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Williams. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, gain of 12 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run. Genty. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And
the shotgun, it's Zappi. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. The motion there, tight end Johnson. In motion is Hunter. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Genty. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go, set! Hut, hut.
They'll run with Genty. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. It's a turnover.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday.